I'm unlocking part 2. Brian, where are you at now in the game? Huh?
I think he's talking with Lord Emmerich, because it says he's in the seat of the Lord Council or something. He's in a cutscene.
It's only 7:06 too. Just to see where from They got a new mount coming out too. You know the mount that you fight in Alamigo? The little roller thing? Monster? Yeah. Yeah, the two little motorcycle things.
How's the story so far in Kiba?
It's pretty good. Saw the Black Wolf again. That was real fun. I'm ruining it for you, so I'm gonna stop talking.
No, that's alright. He's probably talking about something I don't even know what it is.
Time for you to take a break, bruh. Oh, are you playing Final Fantasy right now, or you thought you were playing a Silver game? Oh. Man, he had a DPS. I don't even know what he's talking about. He ain't need me. He had a tank and a healer.
Yeah, we had a new healer.
Well, I mean, the vault is testing ground.
We only had trouble on the last boss. So.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, while our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news...
I'm trying to figure out why Elise is not affected by it.
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas.
I gotta do
Does that
outfit
sound
too.
about right?
Yeah, they're fun, but at the same time too, they're a little hectic.
I'm gonna do it as Red Mage. That's how I beat all of them.
Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description.
3 people
And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, They returned with the message that Varys Zos Galvus would be attending.
You already
The
know.
Emperor
You
himself.
played the storyline, so you should be fine, bro.
Well, Varys did sanction the Popularis peace mission,
Oh my god, Tate.
but knowing
please.
that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
I knew that was gonna happen.
God, Lise. You know how much I hate politics.
Come on.
But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it.
What? Come on, Red Mage, I gotta get you back, buddy.
Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
Oh, I thought I was gonna do it. And then...
In case you're wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
Oh, never mind. I was like, oh.
Hit me.
I'm not fond of politics either. I'll be there.
That's settled then. We don't know what Varys means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
You know, when you were singing that song, kind of reminded me of wanting to do the Carlton dance. You like,
Oh.
I'm gonna stop. I lose all my cool points.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready,
A lot of damage.
I haven't even done the e-release raid yet. I still gotta do that one. First 24 minutes. No, I did the first one.
Oh my goodness. That means to you. Right. Oh no! What happened?
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance. On behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Domar has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Oh my gosh.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. A 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that... Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it. And from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers?
Oh, bless you.
I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the Twelve's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Right.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please. If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alize says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varys, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
I'm playing 2 games at once.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Please let
Before
me
we
have
resume,
more.
I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
Give me a minute, I'll help you.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affair surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
No, oh. Keeps taking it. Oh. No!
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the barren said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the... My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
What in Rulga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfection. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds?
I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys! Do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
God, I'm surprised he hasn't. Not yet wiped yet. Like, this thing's dragging on and on. Oh, God!
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace? I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
The other way around.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard. An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable!
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands!
Oh, shit.
Into your hands, perhaps.
Oh, I die.
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
And time to go to war.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Gallians come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
Nobody's all hung up on me.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to countermand me. Not that they would. Not even my brother. But we all know who'll really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be on.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of
Yeah,
spreading.
then you unlock that trial, and then beat it, then you unlock the stream.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands.
Three, two, one.
Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
He does at least have any power sitting at all. I guess not.
What have they got you doing now, Brian?
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right.
Weren't they supposed to be making a remake of that movie? Coming to America 2?
So please, don't you dare leave me alone. No matter what happens...
Eddie Murphy played all the parts anyway, so he was a Jewish man. I just unlocked the new dungeon. Okay, yep. 3, 2, 1. 360. I think 360.
Piece of candy, alright. Jackpot! There's the cat boy. He was dressed the exact same as me. Wait. That's kind of freaky.
No, he's got the Gyat come out. With the tiger pattern. Hmm. Dang, I did not know it take all day to wait for a party. And they put a new dungeon too. Oh, now it popped up.
First one is brown. Right? Brown.
What are you running? The trial.
Yeah.
I ain't know
Forward! Forward!
Leave this to me.
Wait, look how really played this first time. You know when go jump that level monster. It might be weird. Oh, that's alright. You know, when you go against Mark, that thing that you from the watch it and the giant bird, the whole fighting. You don't flash around, it's very technical. I got this hard. I like the song or something. I don't know. Like my other class, you get off my
I shan't hold back!
cancer. I saw this movie. This is terrible. Prometheus. Oh, I get it. That was funny. That was funny. I was like, what? Oh, this is go on, die. Go in the middle. Go in the middle. And I got it. I didn't have no way to finish that. Now it's a new boss fight. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to do that.
You underestimate me! This knight does not yield!
Out of my way! take ownership for it too.
As one!
Time to get serious!
Savage. Oh, they're gonna eat those words. Power Rangers, BBC. Red and the Blue Rangers. Oh, he doesn't get it. Okay, I guess we gotta. many things are going on. But the last part of the what is kind of like. She might kill her. She's a paladin saint, so anyway. gonna kill him. He still ain't down yet. He had 40 people. Was it first game? He gonna kill me. Yeah, bro. We're still right here just watching this. That's how we need to go with this. Because it's 2 bosses after me. You gotta fight. After you take that one, you have to think it's like this. Where the fuck are at? Oh, yeah, he's got us up back. He's mine. Paladin does not have a PCS. Yeah. I know, right? What was going on? My controller has stopped. Okay, now that explains why I thought it was my PS4 doing it. Alright. Why is yours connected to my PS4 though? There's another controller in here that's controlling the yeah, that'll work on that. Hell, that's the thing keeping me out. They're talking smack to the NPC, so you know the Alliance is fighting with us, and they're talking major smack about Elise and Trey. Oh, she stole my move. Oh, bruh.
There you are, and none the worse for wear.
Indeed. I had hoped we might do more to help, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal.
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have... Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
The light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
I just bought Tarot. I just bought a set from Family Dollar for like $15. Oh shit, not her too.
Oh no, don't tell me. Are you all right?
Oh, Sid.
Quickly,
Ironworks?
we must get her back to the encampment.
Or either he's at the thing. No, you're not there. Yeah, he's at Ironworks. should have built the whale. That I think I can carry 2 people on the whale.
What? I think.
What? Dang.
Say I do not know.
Oh, you gotta be confused.
Am I too a youngin? Am I back to a youngin now? Since I don't know what that is.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Oh, yes!
Okay, I see. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was lost. I'm like, where did they get it from? Yeah, I'll help you with it. I want to can we unsync it though, because I don't really know. I feel like I just want to one shot and be done with it. Yeah, no, actually you can. And I guess I'm party later because I'm gonna unsync the shit out of that one.
Yeah, I can go too.
Party finder, party members, friends list. I got no friends on this server except for 2 people.
I wonder, should I just go as healer or like a red mage?
I was like, since we probably able to one shot him, so I'm like, which one is it? The Limitless Blood? Yeah, okay. Man, we finna one shot him. I'm like, we finna one shot him under port.
Big whale in the sky.
Duty complete. Average item level 999.
Oh my god.
Undersized party. I'm just playing. Let me take it down to like 3. To like I don't know, what level are you at?
He's at 59.
No, I mean item level. I'm sorry. Trying to figure out, is it unsynced or do I have to set it to a higher level to unsync it?
I don't know. I never messed with party finder thing, so I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. Usually I'm always at the same level, so I'm like, should I just... You said you're at what again, Brian? Why? It's only across. It's only like on that server. Hold on, let me check. I thought I changed that.
Yeah, because then that'll be other people will come in.
I put across the data center. I don't know where you got that one. Oh, they moved it over, so it's not on the whatever with the purple monster face is on the normal. Okay. Farm for a wee bit. I don't even see it. Why don't I see it? Oh, the limited school hard. Okay. Really? Nah, I just set it up so we can just go straight on in, I thought. Apparently it doesn't work that way. Trial, hard, none. Beginners, first timers. Class. Form a private party. Recruit members across world server. Undersized party, minimum level, none. And I just realized it's going to get a lot harder because of what I'm about to do. And the level I'm currently at. I'm about to tank. And it's going to... I never tanked this before, so it's like, yeah.
Won't be that bad.
No, I didn't. Which means I'm only functioning at half power. Full power, I could probably one shot just with a one effect. Go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and watch it. I'm not gonna stop you. Dude.
Yeah, I know. Other people watching.
Yeah. They'll say there was no answer to pop up. There are going to be 2 giant snake monsters pop up. Both take one since we're on lower. And just don't die.
Yeah, you will fall off if something hits you. You won't be able to play.
Which means don't be a dragoon.
Don't be near the edge.
Don't be a dragoon. Oh, you got it, man. Watch.
Go on his back. Yeah.
So basically, if we can break his shell first, we'll skip right on past it. let's go over to the blue area where you thought or whatever. Well, no, he's about to die, isn't it? For some reason, there's more DPS than Are you serious?
Yeah.
Unity. I'm getting tired of being rough. This is why I hate you. There's one gun and there's one fire, but this is stupid. Like, let me get out of here. I was going to reinforce my block. Hit the shield, hit the shield! Right, wait till you get to the extreme though. This is gonna be really funny because it is something else. Did you reload? That's weird. Your name's not on the commendation list.
Oh, it's because we're in a party.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, everybody else could give you commendations on the other team.
Nah, I only got one.
I got one. Oh, what's messed
People
up?
are stingy.
Okay, so apparently we have no idea who this voice is, and so far everybody's down except for Lise. I guess she's not connected to the ether, well, to Highland. Did I complete the story?
We're still in a crossworld party. I do have to do a guild test. My Dragoon level 30.
Well, I'm assuming that's part 1 done and over and done with. Yep. Alright, you guys. See you. Thanks for helping me out. Peace.